The tales of the gods and heroes of ancient Greece. Greek mythology. Retold by Olga Kass. The childhood of Zeus. As related earlier, Zeus belonged to the third generation of the gods, who were destined to overthrow the second, the mighty Titans. To save her son from his own father, Cronus, who had already swallowed 5 of his children, Rhea gave birth to her youngest son, Zeus, in secret, keeping herself hidden from her husband within the depths of a sacred cave. There she concealed the divine child, while she gave Cronus a great stone wrapped in swaddling clothes, which he devoured in place of his son. And Cronus knew nothing of the deceit wrought by his wife. As Pausanias relates, it would be an impossible task, even for someone approaching the matter with utmost seriousness, to list all the places that claim to be the birthplace and place of upbringing of Zeus. Some traditions declare that Zeus first saw the light on the island of Crete, within a cave on Mount Dicte. Others maintain that he was born on Mount Ida. According to an Arcadian legend, the nymphs Nida, Agno, and Theosa bathed the infant Zeus in the Lucius River to purify him. This sacred act is said to have given the river its name, derived from the Greek word luzo, to bathe. One ancient account tells that at the moment of his birth, the child laughed without ceasing for 7 days. For this reason, it is said, the number 7 became sacred. The Cretan version of the myth relates that the infant Zeus was entrusted to the care of the Curetes and the Corybantes, the mythical companions and divine guardians of Rhea. The nymphs Adrasteia and Ida nurtured the divine child in his earliest years. They fed him with the milk of the sacred goat Amalthea, from whose wondrous horn sprang the cornucopia, the horn of plenty. In gratitude, Zeus later raised his faithful nurse to the heavens. In one account, she became the constellation Capricorn. In another, the goat who suckled the king of the gods became Capella, the brightest star in the constellation Auriga. Yet not by Amalthea's milk alone was the infant god sustained. The wild bees of the forest gathered honey from the slopes of lofty Mount Dicte and bore it to the divine child. Sacred doves, some say turtle doves, flew from the stream of Oceanus, the boundless river of fresh water that encircled the flat disk of the earth, bringing ambrosia, the food of the immortals. Meanwhile, the Curetes and the Corybantes kept unceasing watch before the cave. Whenever the infant Zeus began to cry, they clashed their spears against their shields with such thunderous force that Cronus could not hear the child's voice. Thus was Zeus spared the dreadful fate that had befallen his brothers and sisters. Through such devoted care, steadfast protection, and divine nourishment, the child who was one day to wield the thunderbolt grew with astonishing swiftness. He seemed to grow not by the day, but by the hour. Before long, he had gained the strength to rise against his father and set free his elder brothers and sisters. But how did he accomplish so great a deed? By what means did he overthrow Cronus and become the supreme ruler of gods and men? That is a tale for another time. Stay with us, and the legend shall continue.